Hello everyone, I'm Carlos and welcome back to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. I'm joined again by the lovely Olya.
Hi.
Hello,
Thank
darling.
you for having me once
I
again.
love your earrings.
Thank
You have great taste, just like my friend Tiff Benson. I believe she had something very similar on our last Tom Ford video. So thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
She has to work later today, but she came before work, and we're going to do this. Today we have for you the new releases from Tom Ford Private Blend. We have Oud Wood Intense and Tobacco Oud Intense. Keep it right there. So being the diehard Tom Ford fan that I am, I was very excited when I heard about the new Oud Wood Intense and the Tobacco Oud Intense. I never had a bottle of the Tobacco Oud, but I did like it because it kind of reminded me of Amber Absolute. Not exactly, but it was in that family and I just really dug it. So the original Oud Wood came out in 2007, which you know, it was part of the original Private Blend lineup, and the Tobacco Oud came out in 2013. These other intense versions came out this year, 2017, and are they the same? I don't know. Are you a fan of?
I'm a big fan. I love Oud Wood, and I own the Tobacco Vanille, so the Oud tobacco is kind of, to me in a similar kind of genre. So I'm definitely a big fan. So let's sniff these intense babies.
And I have it on my hand, so you can smell the strips, and then you can smell my hands for the dry down.
All right.
So,
you want me to start with this?
Yep. This one is Oud Wood Intense. The notes for it are angelica root, ginger, cypress, oud, and castoreum.
It's really good.
But, must clear the air here, Missy likes very funky fragrances.
Yes.
It's
Guilty of that.
It's no comparison to the original.
You know,
it just has no resemblance whatsoever, just the name.
Just for me to kind of sniff it again. Exactly. I was just about to say that it has really. If you are expecting possibly, which something I was maybe expecting, that it might be an amplified oud wood, it's very different. So I think you're in for a treat and for a completely different experience with this one.
If they like, this one is funky. The castoreum is
funky.
present, and whereas I always classified the original oud wood as the most wearable oud on the market, or one of at least, this is on the other side of the spectrum.
I'll tell you what jumps for me. Cypress really jumps for me, which kind of takes it into that green, kind of almost like a piney category, and the castoreum jumps also to me. So,
which is the funky part.
yeah, that's definitely. So if you are a fan of the castoreum, which always takes any scent to a completely different, kind of almost like a dirty,
like rah.
Yeah. So
smell it on my hand. Smell the dry down.
yeah, you see, to me, the kind of castoreum note, and the cypress and the oud, they definitely jump, and it's very dry, which I really like.
And it's definitely funky and animalic.
Definitely very funky.
It is, but then again, it's not. It jumps off the skin smoothly, but it's potent and no connection to the original oud wood. I must stress that if you're looking for the next level of oud wood, this is not it.
No, I think it's like it's very sexy, dirty, kind of primal, animalic. But it's not. I mean, yeah, that's how most people think of funky fragrances. But I definitely think this is kind of, to me, this would have been a little bit more of the evening scent, and I also wouldn't spray it too many times, which I know some guys and girls tend to, because this one it projects.
You can gas out a room for sure.
Yes, so I think this one, if it's worn close to skin, it could be really, really sexy.
In the right application.
Yes.
It's just not overly done. All right, so that's our take on Oud Wood Intense from 2017. Up next from 2017 as well is Tobacco Oud Intense. I never owned a bottle of it. Oh, I sprayed it already. So if you want to get a memory of what it smelled like, I don't know if you've smelled it before or not. But
yeah, I smelled it. I like it. I think it's ambery and boozy, and definitely.
It's very dry as well.
Definitely very dry.
The intense adds a different layer to that, in my opinion. You'll see in a second. So this is the Tobacco Oud Intense. I love it.
Oh,
I don't own either yet, obviously, since we're working off samples, but I plan to get that one.
I think so am I. It's more rich it's less dry. It's much more. It's almost like there's a layer of this gourmand richness.
Yes.
Kind of laid over the original. That
Dry and
that
smoky.
amplifies it. Yeah, smoky. Definitely woody, but I wouldn't call this dry at all. I mean, I would have to see it on the skin.
So the notes for Tobacco Oud Intense are tobacco, oud, tonka bean, castoreum, and raspberry. I think Tom Ford is feeling tonka bean and castoreum lately, because Tom Ford, effing fabulous, had it's a big tonka fragrance.
So I've heard.
These both have castoreum. So I love that raspberry and tonka layer in the dryness. It's juxtaposed. You get like a gourmandy rich, and then you get the smoky and dry, but not overly dry as this one. But I love it.
I think it's really beautiful. And what I like about the raspberry note, it brightens up the scent, but it doesn't add any of the cloying sweetness. So,
but it's there. But it's not.
It's there. It's definitely there. But what I think, the tonka kind of gives it that smooth, creamy layer that's just very soft and cozy. You want to kind of cozy up to it. That's kind of my take on it. But it's really, really beautiful. I'm gonna have to get it.
We're both gonna have to get it. I think they're both better suited for colder. Start wearing in fall, but they'll really rock the best, in my opinion, in cold weather.
Yes, I think so too.
There's definitely a difference of what type of fragrances I like to wear in the super cold. Like, I love incense, and I love, Memoir Man from Amouage is something that I love in the winter. And these, I think, in the cold, these are great scarf and cold weather fragrances. I'm really happy with both of them, but I love more this one. Tobacco Oud Intense is the winner for me of these two.
Definitely winner for me.
So, thank you for joining me on this.
Thanks for having me.
I hope you guys get to smell it.
These babies.
Absolutely. And I would love for them to smell it, because I'm going to give them these samples. One winner will win both of these samples. This one's a little less than 4 ml because that's all they gave me. But this one is pretty much full, and I'll be getting a bottle, as I said, soon. So, one lucky subscriber. All you have to do is subscribe to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, like and share this video, then leave one comment down below with what you enjoyed most about this presentation review with Miss Olya Bar. If you are looking for her on social media, you can find her at Instagram at Olya Bar. Correct?
Yes.
All right. Again, please subscribe to BFL. If you haven't already, click on the bell icon, because that will give you notifications on new content, new reviews, and all the fun giveaways. So, hope you're all well, and we'll see you with the next review.
Bye, guys.
So get a load of the dry down on my hand. Get a load of the dry.
It's totally